Hello, hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is there, as well as those of you who are interested in scheduling a private recorded reading. For those of you who are also interested in finding out more information about my Patreon platform, as well as my Patreon shop. So, those of you who are going to be watching this after the live stream, there are times that I do come on my channel and do a live stream with a topic that I've already shared or a question that I'll be looking further into. If you want to be part of that Lexa Tarot community or our Lexa Tarot community, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. Take a look at the content as well. I have lots of variety there. And yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be focusing on why did fill in the blank ghost me. So I'm doing no contact type of readings. I've been doing this all week pretty much. All right. So chances are there's not going to be that many people coming on today. But I want to come on and do lives at different times because I am aware that many of you live in different time zones, different countries, and this gives an opportunity for everyone in different time zones to at least take part when I come on different times. Okay. So that being said, let's talk a little bit about. Actually, let me make sure that you guys can still hear me. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. All right, awesome. All right. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. These messages are for new subscribers and also for current subscribers. Okay. And today I'm going to be channeling why did so and so fill in the blank ghost me. Okay. This is a no contact reading. Remember, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. The live reading for the YouTube subscribers, as well as new and current subscribers, please know that these are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you so much for the hearts. I haven't seen down below who may be here. If you guys just want to leave a hello. But I will be channeling one message for 5 minutes, okay? And trust me, you get a lot of information for 5 minutes. You could you could take if you want to take a look at how this has been going, just take a look at the live the playlist, and it says live streams or live readings, and you'll see how much information you can get in 5 minutes. My credentials, as well as if you're interested for private readings, and as well as my testimonials, are all linked down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. Please know if you're contacted for a reading, it isn't me. I do not contact anyone for personal readings. I allow clients to contact me, not the other way around. So please do not get scammed. Legal disclaimer, readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never, never, never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Please listen carefully, intuitive friends. If you received a reading, a free reading on Tuesday, June 3rd, Wednesday, June 4th, and Thursday, June 6th, and Thursday, June 5th, you're not going to be added to the list today. Okay. I want to talk about that in a minute. Feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like minded souls for their chance to join and get a free reading. Okay. So, one of the things that I did this week, which was a bit different than what I usually do, is I actually posted the theme or the question that I'll be looking into and channeling. I put it on the community post. So that lets you know that for that entire week, and I might not come on every day, but when I do come on, you're aware what topic I'll be doing. Okay. So again, I don't expect a lot um, of my current subscribers to hop on, only because a lot of you have gotten this reading already on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I came on twice. Wednesday, I came on once. And Thursday, which was yesterday on my timeline, um, was the 5th. And I did come on last night. Okay. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as well as take a look in the chat, section. Okay. Now, if you are new to the channel, you do need to wait about 5 minutes. And the question is already posed. So basically, the only thing I would need is either the first name or the initial of the person that you felt ghosted you. Okay. So why did ghost me? No contact. So you could share only the name down below. And it's not their full name. We don't want anyone's full name on here. As a matter of fact, if you just want to put like a nickname or, you know, an initial, that's fine. Okay. I've noticed in some of the readings that I've done so far for this topic, sometimes the person who's asking the question, their energy comes into the reading as well. Obviously, because, there's a link between you and the person, because so hello, Kiss JG. There we go. Kiss JG, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are interested in a free 5-minute reading, just put the number 1 and just put Kiss KG, and I'll be with you shortly. Okay, my dear? All right. So I'm asking Kiss JG to get on the list because I'm looking at my list here and I see that Kiss JG was not or hasn't gotten a reading yet on this topic. So thank you so much. All right. Let me just review the following. Please remember, readings are for entertainment use only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Okay, so if you received the reading Tuesday, June 3rd, I want to say June 6th. Today is June 6th, but if you received, well, where I am, I know everyone is a different, in a different time zone. Those of you who watch from abroad. So if you received a reading Tuesday, the 3rd, Wednesday, the 4th, Thursday, the 5th, you will not be added to the list today, but feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls for their chance to join. All right. Now I'm going to be channeling messages for all right, just give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. I just ended up touching the wrong button here. All righty, here we go. Excellent. All right. So, Kiss JG, please feel free to leave either the first name or the initial of the no contact person who ghosted you so that we can start the reading, okay? All right, so I just need the name or the initial, not their full name. So either their first name or their initial, okay? Or I could just ask this person who ghosted you. All right, Kiss JG. You're not giving me the name or the initial, so I'm just going to not use one as I'm doing the reading, okay? All right, let's see what's coming through for Kiss JG. Who is this person? Why did this person ghost Kiss JG? Why is there no contact here with this person? So this deck that I am using here, I do switch it around because it does have information on both ends. Okay, so let's find out here. Why did this person ghost Kiss JG? Why did this person ghost JG? Moon Dreamer. Love illuminates even in the darkest of corners. So I'm feeling here with this person, Kiss JG. And this person right behind has inner compass. Trust your instincts to lead you in the right direction. I feel that there was a little bit of kind of like this person not really knowing or not being very much aware the type of connection that they were seeking, okay, or that they were looking towards. All right. I feel here this person was kind of like they met you and it was kind of like this energy of like keeping things casual, because it's coming across as like this person may have been going through something here, whether that something was emotionally, whether that something was, something connected to something very important to them. All right. I feel that there was somehow like an intuitive attraction or instinct connection, but this person lacked the clarity. Okay. Because it's coming across as they lack the clarity to understand or to know in reality what type of connection they wanted to continue to pursue. Okay. I am getting this energy of someone just dating to date and not dating because there's an intention. You see what I'm saying? Which is fine. But it all depends what energy you were in at the time of this connection. Okay? Whether this is an ex or whether this is someone that you were just starting to get to know. Because I'm getting here something about instincts, intuition. So there may have been a little bit of this kind of like feeling like things could proceed, but it's very difficult to get to a place if you don't have an idea to where it is that you're going. And so this person is coming across as not really having an idea of or the intention of the type of connection that they are seeking, or that they want to continue to move towards, you know? And again, this person could have been going through some type of shift or change as well. It's as if their inner compass wasn't fully engaged or geared to knowing what it is that they truly were looking for. It's as if you get into a car and you don't know where you're going. You're just taking a leisure drive. You just want to take a drive, which is fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But are you going to have a destined coordinate in your mind? No, you're just going out, you're taking a drive, and you're just, it's just aimless, right? But there's a difference between someone getting into a car and then putting in the GPS exactly where they're going. And so I feel that this person wasn't in that state. I feel this person has something very much connected to their intuition. So could there have been a spark between the both of you? I feel that was the case. Okay. Were there maybe even feelings involved here? I feel that may have been the case. But I'm also getting that this person was very much caught up in their head about something. So it's either caught, like they feel something, but then they think about it over and over and over again, like analysis paralysis type of energy. Let's see here what's going on with this person. Why did this person ghost kiss JG? I mean, validation, confirmation. This person needed time to heal from something. Okay. I'm getting somewhat, what I'm seeing clairvoyantly? It's like the double card in tarot, which, by the way, is ruled by Capricorn. So I don't know if this person may have been a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, if not in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, or in other placements. But the devil in tarot, it's about the lack of moderation in something and having a lot to do with the shadow self. So someone that, may have been feeling powerless, or I'm feeling here aimless, like not having a clear picture of exactly what it is that they've been, that they wanted in the connection, or that they wanted in a partnership. This person may also have needed time. I mean, look at this coffin, dead, done, and over with. Yeah, this person may not have been emotionally ready. Okay. They may not have been emotionally ready, or they were thinking a lot about something. They were probably going through a point of transition. They may have had a tragic ending, whether that ending was a past connection, whether that was a family situation, whether it was a career situation, whether it was their finances. But this person needed time to heal. And this person, whether it was that they approached you or you approached them, was in a time where and this could also be that this person that you're asking about was your ex. Like you had a connection with this person, and then there was a parting of ways. So this could go either way. But the coffin here is talking about the sense of needing to be free so that this person can grow and can get their, for a lack of a better term, their coordinates in gear or in alignment. Because listen carefully, I don't know how, anything about this I don't even know, who you are either, in that sense. So I'm just going by what I am getting here. Okay. And if you were in a relationship with this person, it feels like this person was coasting in the connection while they're trying to figure something out. You see what I'm saying? I don't feel this intentional kind of like, this is where I want to go. This is where I want what I want us to do. If this is a someone you had a hello, M Bali, how are you? If you do have a no contact connection, you're more than welcome to join. Please read the question that I am channeling today so that you can decide if you want to join the list or not. Okay. So Kiss JG, it's feeling as like, this person was in some type of transition. And I feel there's just a lot of things in the mind also. Now, if you didn't date this person, like date, like if this was not an ex and this is just a person that, you were starting to get to know, again, I'm getting here, this person had a lot on their plate, whether emotionally, whether in their mind. It's difficult to find or to go in the right direction if you don't have a direction to go towards. So I feel this person either mentally, emotionally, energetically was a bit, I don't want to say confused, but just wasn't intentional. And they may have been struggling here with something that maybe an old pattern of behavior. They have the Three of Wands. They may have lacked the leadership. They may have lacked the initiative. Okay, Kiss JG. This person, Three of Wands, I'm getting here alliances and friendship also. So this person, again, is coming across as this energy where they may have just wanted to keep things casual. Or if this was an ex, and I just want to say this, if this was an ex, I'm not going to go by what the Three of Wands really is about. I'm going by what I'm getting here. You know how, like, when someone plays golf, it's like really long game. Okay. And I'm getting something similar here to this energy where they were just writing something out. If this was an ex, okay, it's not coming across as someone. And you know what, this person could have just very well, again, I feel that there was a connection, there was chemistry. Wands energy is about passion, it's about drive. Okay. But I just don't feel the Three of Wands isn't really about movement. It's about movement when you are ready to take an opportunity. So this person could have been in this idle mode, you know? And in a way, if this person was an ex, and again, I don't know, so I'm giving you both ends here, if they were an ex or if they weren't. If this person, hey Elena, welcome. Actually, you already, oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Yes, you can be on the list. I forgot. We were on here on Tuesday, but I lost the connection with you. Yes, my dear, you're number 2. Mbali, I don't know if Mbali wants a reading or not. So Mbali, if you do want a reading, let me know because you were here first. If you don't, Mbali, that's fine. Alina will come next. Hello, Alina. How are you? Of course, you can be added to the list. Please note that when I call you, if you're not here, I'm going to the next person. Okay? They have here strength coming up. This person may not have had the courage to be honest and forward in regards to what they were trying to achieve, or their own energy here. I feel this person, like I said, Kiss JG, they may have had this energy here where they were going through a transition, trying to overcome some either old patterns of behavior, or they were feeling powerless in something here. Because the darkest of corners is about, and again, I kept seeing the devil card in tarot, which is about that Capricorn energy. And remember, the devil card in tarot is ruled by Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So there may be here important lessons that this person needed to understand, because Saturn is known as a tough teacher. So if there's something that you need to learn, there are hardships and blockages you need to, in a way, outgrow and learn from. That is the reason why the devil card is ruled by Capricorn, because of that Saturn ruler. So this is coming across as this person going through something, feeling powerless about something. Okay. So Kiss JG, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and let your friends, family, or like-minded souls, if you feel people that may benefit from these messages, feel free to share my YouTube channel link. All right, Kiss JG, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you next time, okay? All right. All right, you wrote it did. Thank you again. Oh, you're very, very welcome. As I am preparing for the reading for the next subscriber, and Bali, I do want to mention here for those who are watching. First, I want to welcome for those of you who are visiting, and I want to also welcome those of you who are already part of our Alexa Tarot community and already subscribed. You may have already had this reading back on Tuesday, June 3rd, or Wednesday, June 4th, or yesterday, June 5th. So if you did, of course, I won't add you to the list because I do have the list in front of me, believe it or not. I write everyone's name down. So like that, I give an equal opportunity to everyone. So for those of you who took part then, well, listen, feel free to share right now with your friend this link. Who knows, maybe they can join and they could get a free 5-minute reading. All right. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box and click on those links down below. If you're interested in a private reading on my or interested in my Patreon, okay, Patreon platform or Patreon shop, all that information is down below. Okay. So today I'm going to be channeling the messages, focusing on why did blank ghost me. So, Mbali, what I need you to do is just share only either the first name or only the initial of the person that ghosted you so that I can go ahead and do the reading. Now, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Kiss JG didn't share the initial at all or the name of the person, and they still got an accurate reading, so no worries about that. But if you do have it, that would be great. Okay, again, do not write the person's full name, just write either their initial or Lucky. Okay, great. Or nickname. That's fine with me also. All right, let me write the list because and Bali, you're on now, and then next we have Alina. Okay. So now we have Bali. Next. Actually, let me put the little globe here so you guys could see that. And Lena. So remember, you must be present when I call your name. Okay. If not, I'll go to the next person. Okay. All right. There we go. Excellent. All right. Awesome. All right. Here we go. All right. And Bali, let's find out here what's going on or what went on here with this no contact. Lucky. Why did Lucky ghost and Bali? Why did Lucky disappear? Why is there no contact here with Lucky? Now, this deck that I am shuffling has messages on both ends of the card. So I twisted that just to give more context here to what may be potentially here going on or went on. All right, let's see what's coming through here for Mbali. Why did Lucky ghost, or why is there no contact here with Lucky? They have here dawn of recovery. With each new beginning, embrace risk as a gateway to healing and renewal. They also have looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. So, this person, Lucky, may, like, basically like the card says, there may have been a completely different agenda or different intention in their idea of moving in a direction in regards to dating or getting to know someone. And something here was not aligned or did not align with either the values, your thoughts, your expectations. This person may have had a whole different type of expectation. This person, there may have been here some type of differences here, but I feel like this person they were clear about their intentions in their mind, but they may not have shared the intention of what they were really aiming for in regards to your connection. So there's like kind of like I'm getting here someone maybe even being a little bit deceitful, or if it's not deceitful, let's just say a lack of transparency here. Okay. They may have had a completely different idea of love, a whole different idea of dating, or their expectations maybe. And I'm not saying that this is the case, but whether it's you or them, this is just what I'm getting. If there is someone who's really interested in having, for example, again, this is an example, if there's a person who's really interested in having a serious monogamous exclusive connection, and there's another person who is not in that energy, they are looking for something very casual, very different, very kind of open, this, kind of that energy. And two people get together that are so vastly different in the trajectory of the type of relationship or the type of connection that they want to have. That's how situationships happen. That's how friendships with benefits happen, because one person's intention is very different than the other person. And instead of standing up and saying, listen, you know what? Your idea of dating and love and connection is very different than mine. So I'm going to pivot. Sometimes people don't do that. They try to stay to see if they could convince the other person. Listen, that's not going to happen. You know, if that's not their intention, that's not their intention. You could, so I'm getting that this person may have had that kind of looming energy in the back of their mind. They may have had a breakup, separation, or divorce that they were dealing with, and they needed more time to heal from those jaded energies. This person may not have been, again, may have had a whole different idea of intimacy. Now, I'm not saying that this is your case or their case, but I'm being shown here. If one person is kind of like, oh, let's just have casual physical intimacy, and there's another person who's like, no, I need a connection in order to move in the alignment of having any type of physical intimacy, then there's that contrast there, right? And so this person may have had a whole different idea, a whole different concept, a whole different perspective in regards to intimacy. And it's showing that that may have been the case here. They still needed to recover, or they still needed to mend, heal, or repair something that was maybe even here eating at them. Okay, maybe it was weighing them down. And they may have been just kind of like, when someone breaks up and they just kind of like start dating a whole bunch of random people. You know what I mean? Like they've been in a connection for a while, and then now they're a bachelor, or now they're a bachelorette, or now they're single, and they just jump, they bounce, 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 bounce. That's how I'm getting here with this person. Okay? Because, they're just looking for the next rebound, So let's see what else is coming through here. What's going on here with Lucky? Give me more information here with Lucky. And there you go. Validation, confirmation. First thing that it says there is what? Many options. Exactly what I was just talking about. That's the energy that I was getting, the bouncing around. No one had the key to this person's heart, really. And by the way, if this is an ex, this was someone that had a completely whole different agenda and a whole different way of thinking about your relationship. This person could have been like, listen, I'm kind of dating you, or I'm seeing you, but I don't think that it's going to be all the way to the finish line. So this person could have been stringing you along. There you go. Backstabbing. This says heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lack of transparency that I was talking about, lies, lack of transparency that I was feeling at the top of the reading, shock attack. Okay, so again, this is coming up across energetically here as a person who, again, maybe was not in the same or had the same idea of love and intimacy than you did, or vice versa. Maybe you had maybe it was, however this may have worked, this could go vice versa. Either way, someone here felt that they had more options. Someone here wanted to keep things casual. Someone here had a whole different perspective on intimacy. There could have been here a breakup, separation, or divorce, maybe even a lack of transparency, deception, someone lying, someone not being very honest about what it is that they really wanted or what they were able to give. Okay? That being said, let's take a look at the next deck. Alina, you are up next, so don't go away anywhere. You're up next. Six of Cups. This is someone that you may have known for a very long time, or this may have been an ex. Okay? Six of Cups, there's this sense of either being old friends or, knowing each other for quite some time. Maybe there was a sense of familiarity here. Maybe one of you may have felt like, oh my God, I know this person. And, even if you've never met them. There could have been a kind of soul to soul here connection from another past life if you believe in reincarnation. But this person may not have been ready at this moment in time. I'm also getting here that this person could have been inexperienced or immature for their either age or for their point in life. Okay. Page of Wands. Yep. This person was very much about the spark, passion, maybe even physical intimacy. They were just kind of like on the go. Like I said, I kept feeling that energy kind of bouncing there. Look at that. They have the Five of Swords, while still dealing here, maybe perhaps with a breakup, a separation, or a divorce from another connection here. Okay. So, Mbali, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. All right. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome to the live. Please read all the information that is in the community. I'm sorry, not the community, in the chat box. Okay, so take a look at that. Understand that these are readings that I've been the same topic as I did on Tuesday. Hello, Alina. Yes, my dear, just stay right there. So I did this same topic on Tuesday, June 3rd, June 4th, and June 6th. So if you took part in those lives, you're not going to be able to take part in this live. But feel free to share my YouTube channel with your friends, family, or loved ones, someone that you may feel may benefit from these messages. If you are subscribing to the channel today, I would like to ask you to please maintain your subscription. Say subscribe, as that, throws off the algorithm of the channel. There's lots of content on my channel, have just many different topics. Take a look at the playlist. The June messages are there. So take a look at the June messages. The couples readings are there in the couples playlist, focusing on mid-June. I'm sorry, focusing on mid-May all the way through mid-June. So you still have time to take a look at that. If you are single, the singles readings are also up for mid-May all the way through mid-June. So you may want to take a look at that as well. I'm going to do the singles reading mid-May. I'm sorry, mid-June, the new one from mid-June to mid-July. So don't forget to come back for that. I also have pick a card readings and also intuition practice for those of you who are interested in that. By the way, last night I did a great reading focusing on what you're exiting and what you may be entering. Now that one I did a little bit different because I did all the fire signs together, all the earth signs together, all the air signs together, and all the water signs together. So if you're interested in that, take a look at bonus messages. I think I put it under bonus messages, but it's also at the very top of the, it should be kind of showing you that when you go into the, on the channel. All right. So thank you. All right. You're very welcome, Mbali. I hope that was, that resonated for you. So now we're going to be focusing on the next reading. And after Alina, it is actually open. So please join now. Okay. All right. Alina, welcome back. I hope these messages resonate for you. Please give me either the name, first name only of the person that you want the information in regards to the ghosting, or you could just give me their initial. Okay. Either way is fine with me. So let me get either the initial or the name of the person, not their full name, just their first name or their initial. Yes, just the first letter of the name is perfectly fine. Yep, that's perfectly fine. And if you don't want to give any initial, that's fine too. But it's okay, A. All right. So let's take a look here. Why did A ghost Alina? Why did A create a no contact dynamic here with Alina? Okay. So I just flipped it over because this deck has information on both ends. Okay. Why did A ghost Alina? Now these energies could be vice versa. It has come out in some of the readings where it's been like vice versa. So again, we'll see what's coming through here. All right, let's see. A, why did A ghost? It says, welcoming dawns, be open and receptive, embrace new beginnings with an eager heart. They also have celestial grace. In special moments, feel the blessed touch the divine, guiding your path. I feel this person was going through something here for sure. This person may not have been open to continuing. If this was an ex, they were not open to continuing to emotionally give in this connection or in this partnership. If this is not an ex, if this is someone that you met, either that you moved towards them and met, or they moved towards you and met, I feel at the beginning there was this sense of like attraction, but this person may not have been very open in the heart center. So maybe in their mind, may have been kind of like, more open to the idea or the thought of the connection, but I'm feeling the heart wasn't as open here. Now, this could be either way. Either they were really open to connecting with you, and you weren't very open to connecting to this person, or the opposite. This person wasn't very open in their heart chakra to connect with you, and you were very open to them. So I'm getting this could go either way. I don't know the dynamics of or the details here about this connection, or with A, whether it was an ex or whether this was just someone that you had met. But I'm definitely getting someone here who was having issues with opening their hearts and allowing themselves to continue either in a connection they were in already, if this is your ex, or if this is a person who wasn't your ex that you met and they met you, they were very kind of like not ready to open their heart in a connection here. There may have been a little bit of kind of like, I'm getting here sign, symbol, synchronicities from the universe. Maybe even I'm getting here like a false twin flame, false soulmate type of energy here, where either you or this person may have felt, oh wow, this is the one, but more time was needed in order to kind of like, and I'm getting chip away at energies that were blocking the heart chakra. Okay, so whether that be you or the other person, okay, I feel here that there were special moments here that felt very, however those special moments were, whether they were a conversation, whether they were seeing each other, where they were talking to each other, however this moment may have happened, maybe in the spontaneous moment of meeting each other, or maybe the moments shared within the connection, if this was someone from, if this is your ex. But however this may be, there was something here that felt very divinely guided, or like I said, I'm getting more like false twin flame, false soulmate type of energy. Okay. For those of you who are joining, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Just take a moment to read the chat information that I have posted in the chat area. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, validation, confirmation. Okay. There's a twin flame soulmate type of energy. This may have even been either someone that you've known for a very long time, someone who feels very much connected to your energy, or you feel connected to their energy. I said it. I told you. This is exactly what I was getting here. There's something that needs to be healed. There may have been a shocking information, revelation in regards to this A person. Maybe either finding something out, whether it was you finding something out or them finding something out. I told you about those special moments here. This could have been a friend. This could have been someone that you've known. If you didn't know them in this lifetime, if you do not feel that this is connected to this lifetime, it could have been a past life. But something here completely ricocheted, created a very sudden impact, or it was just like pow. There was a sudden change, a shake up here in some way, shape, or form that completely changed the dynamics here in regards to the soul to soul, either connection or emotion being felt in this no contact. So whether it was that you decided to let go or they decided to let go, but whatever was found out, it was like, boom, it changed everything here. Okay. Now, this person may have been in this energy, and I don't like to use the word toxic because I think it's so overused, but this person could have had this not healthy, let's just say an unhealthy attachment here to some sort of coping mechanism. Okay, where in order to heal themselves, they may have then been open to more possibilities or more options. But you know what the funny thing is here is that I'm getting that this person did feel a very much of a connection with you. So it's funny because I'm getting the phrase like once a cheater, always a cheater. So I don't know if there was some sense of cheating here or there was a sense here of deception, but there was something here that was very shocking and revealing and shifted the whole dynamics here of this soulmate. Because I said this at the top of the reading. I said I'm getting false twin flame, false soulmate type of energy. And sure enough, that's exactly what's coming through. This person, and it's funny because I'm hearing heartbreaker. Whatever this pattern is, and I'm saying pattern because this says toxicity or addiction. Okay. Someone who has a tendency to have, whether this is a substance that this person was using, whether it was alcohol, substance, whether it was just a reoccurring old pattern of behavior, whether this just person has this kind of low level attachment to being shady or being elusive or, protecting their heart, but yet having people kind of lure people, or lure again, I'm getting people lure many hearts into falling in love with them, but they know that they are, they hold this level of unhealthy energy. I feel that this person has this tendency to do this over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. So let's take a look at the last deck. And, of course, I've gone a little bit over 5 minutes here because you don't have anyone after you. But I'm going to close this reading here for you with this. If you are interested in, getting deeper into this reading that came out for you, feel free to reach out to me through lexatarot@gmail.com and schedule a private reading, okay? But let's see what else is coming through here in regards to this person. 10 of coins, 8 of coins, and 5 of wands. Yeah, I told you the drama. I told you this person, 10 of pentacles. This person either gives the illusion that things are very stable, that they are very much invested, and this person could have been showing you a very kind of like a security here that was like a false security, which is why at the top of the reading, before any of these cards came out for you, I was getting here a false twin flame type of vibe, that there was chemistry here, that there was this kind of intuitive effortlessness. But this may have been one way, because again, I'm getting this person may have come across as a person who's very solid, but okay, and may have come across as a person who was willing to share, maybe a person who was very much, you may have felt that this person may have been very focused on your connection, that you were exclusive, or that they weren't talking to other people, or that they weren't seeing other people, because the 8 of coins is this, or the 8 of pentacles is an energy where a person is like really focusing on that one person, or giving the illusion of that one person. Now, why am I saying illusion, and why if these two beautiful cards of the 10 of pentacles and the 8 of pentacles that seem like are very positive, why am I getting something that is not positive, or something that's unhealthy? Validation, confirmation yet again with what I was saying earlier. 5 of wands energy. This person was having some type of internal battle, internal challenges, or internal obstacles, or external battles, external situations, circumstances, or events that you were not aware of, that they didn't tell you, that when you found out, because you may have thought you were exclusive, or that they were only talking to you, or that they were paying so much attention to you, or that they seemed emotionally invested, maybe here even financially invested, and the connection of that, again, you felt like, oh my God, this is it, this is so great. This person's heart was not open to that type of energy. Okay. This person was very much giving this energy that they do this, or they have a pattern of doing this over and over again with people, or with connections, that they lure into this illusion of a false twin flame or false soulmate type of energy. Okay. So that is what I got here in regards to this person. Alina, if you are interested in moving a little bit further and deeper in this reading, feel free to reach out to me at lexatarot@gmail.com and schedule a private recorded reading with me, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I hope these messages have been insightful. And let's take a look at what, let's see here. You wrote hello. You said, I can give you the initial of the first name, A. That is correct. Alina, you said yes, exactly. What is said here? Do you think I will ever have communication with him. That you would have to schedule a private reading. That's a private reading question. And you said it was very exact. Okay. Well, listen to what I'm about to tell you. The question that you're asking further information on came out in this reading. Go back to the beginning. You could just rewind, go back to when I started this reading and listen carefully, because I'm getting that this person has a pattern. This is not a one-time occurrence with you, my dear. This is not. This person has this tendency to be this way over and over again. So here's the question, Alina, that I want you to think about. If you've heard, right? Now, granted, all these messages are for entertainment purposes only, but listen to this. If you just heard someone who does not know you, who has no connection to this drama, and was able to give, like you said, it was exact. It was very exact, like you said, right? Gave you an exact representation energetically of what's going on here. Why would you care if he comes back to talk to you? Because this is a person who has some type of lower vibrational old pattern situation going on, right? So if this person is in an energy that's not healthy, then it doesn't matter if this person comes back or not, or it shouldn't matter if this person comes back to you or not, or that they want to talk to you or not. They need to heal from whatever it is that they keep doing over and over again to different people. Because what's going to happen here is if they do talk to you, you know, it's just going to kind of generate that energy. But at least you were able to get like more clarity, which is wonderful, right? You were able to get more clarity here. So I hope that these messages gave you that insight. You know, I feel, in my opinion, I feel this person is going to continue to be doing this to people over and over again. Whatever this was, whatever it is that didn't work here, whatever that shocking situation was about, this person is going to continue that pattern until they learn or they have an experience where they have either lost either a person or a valuable connection that they kind of, in a way, start saying to themselves, listen, I got to change my ways. You see what I'm saying? But that's not your energy to deal with. It's more about that's something they need to figure out. But yeah, wow, that was very interesting. You always get very in-depth readings when you come my way. But yeah, thank you so much, Alina, for stopping by. Please feel free, Alina, to share my YouTube channel with your friends, okay? Let them know. And, you know, feel free, listen, do me a favor, down below in the comment section, not here in the chat, but in the comment section, feel free to drop a comment about your reading and the, you know, the accuracy of your reading, or however you may want to talk about that, okay? Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, my dear. All right, so now we have MV. Hello, may I be added to the list? Yes, you may. You're a new subscriber. Welcome, MV. Thank you so much for joining. Let's give MV a nice warm welcome. Okay, so now we have MV. And MV, just give me the initial of the person, or the first name is up to you. Not their full name, please. Just give me either their initial or the first name, or maybe even a nickname. I don't care, whatever you want. The point is something here. And if you don't want to share that, that's fine too. Okay, that's fine. Open list. So we still have open list here. Marco. Okay, wonderful. All right. Before I start your reading, MV, I just want to go over some things, because I do know that we do have new visitors, and I do want to welcome each and every one of you, because once I get into the messages, that's it. It's a wrap. I don't look at my phone. So let's kind of give you a review. So first and foremost, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Okay, and if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, and everything or anything that has to do with me, just take a look down below in the description box, or click on the chat room. Okay, there's some links there. Please note that I'm doing only a 5-minute reading on why did so and so ghost me. So this is a no contact reading. All right. Please note that I'm only doing 5 minutes. If I do go a little bit over and you still want more information, you can definitely reach out to me via lexatarot@gmail.com, and we can continue to explore. But that would be a private reading, and there's a fee for that. Okay. So if you're interested in that, that is the caveat there. Legal disclaimer, please know that readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Okay? That being said, if you just subscribe today, I would ask you to please stay subscribed to the channel. Okay, there's lots of content here. I know some people like to subscribe because they just want a free reading, and then a couple days later they unsubscribe. So I would ask you to stay subscribed to the channel so that you can take part in future lives, and you could also get content. You'll be alerted when I post new content. Okay. All right. So MV, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. And okay, you wrote, thanks for the intro. We'll stay subscribed. Yes, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. You can take a look at my website as well if you want to know more about me. Okay. All right, MV, let's take a look here at what's coming through with Marco. Okay, why did Marco ghost MV, or why is there a no contact type of energy here with Marco towards MV? Okay, now I did that. I flipped this over, MV, as you just saw, because this deck has messages on both ends. Okay, so let's take a look here. Why did Marco ghost MV, or why is there a no contact type of energy here with MV? Please share with MV what they need to know. It may not always be what you want to know, but it's what you may need to know and get more clarity on in regards to Marco. Okay, Marco, what's going on here? Oh, interesting. It did not want to disconnect. Dance of the souls. Be vulnerable. Let your two hearts intertwine. Very interesting. I just said when I was trying to kind of let go, kind of divide the deck, it wouldn't let go. So I feel here there's a very much of an energetic, I feel an energetic kind of magnet. I'll talk about that in a minute. This person has turbulence. Heal unresolved conflicts with kindness and not anger. All right, let's jump into this reading because I'm getting a lot already and there's more to kind of get to the nitty gritty of. Number one, what I'm getting here, and as you saw, what I was trying to break the deck, divide the deck, it was very by the way, that doesn't happen. I always, I'm able to, divide the deck very quickly. So what I'm getting here, energetically, you may still be very much connected to this person energetically, or this person may be very much still connected to you energetically. This may be someone that you may have dated in the past or recent past, so it may be an ex. It doesn't have to be, or it could be someone that you were in a situationship, in a friends with benefits, or kind of like it's a complicated situation. Okay, doesn't have to be, but it could be. Okay, what I want you to do is listen to as much as as coming through so that you can later give me validation confirmation. Okay, never feed the psychic. I always tell my subscribers that. Okay, never feed the psychic. If someone is psychic and has their abilities, they don't need your help in deciphering the message. Okay, but I am getting here with this person. This person was very much, there is an energetic connection here. How, what, why, I don't know, because I'm going to jump into I'm going to get into the finer details in the next 5 minutes. But I do feel that there was either a heart to heart connection here, or very much energetic connection here between either one person to the other, or with both of you together. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I mean, look at these people. I don't know if you could see that, but look at these people. They're very much energetically intertwined. There's a sense of passion, magnetism, okay? And that could have been it. There may have been a lot of lust energy here. There could have been a lot of passion here. This could have been a very kind of lusty chemistry, magnetic attraction type of energy here between you and this person and you. So then here we go. Well, what happened? Right? There's so much quote unquote passion, chemistry. Maybe it was one-sided, but I'm getting here that there was definitely a mutual interest here. So here's the thing, right? Maybe say, well, that sounds wonderful. Then why did this not work out? Why was there a ghosting situation? So here's the thing. Turbulence. This person could have felt one or two things. There could have been something that this person may have spooked them emotionally, because either A, they did not, or they have not had, they didn't have in the past or recent past a connection that felt so energetically intertwined or magnetically connected with them. Okay. Now, this could also be reversed. You may not have had a connection that was very much magnetically, like that person checked off all those boxes. So this could be one end, one person may have felt that, or both of you may have felt that. Okay, so one person felt it, another one, I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, now here's the thing. There may have been here some type of unresolved emotions, unresolved challenges, unresolved blockages that Marco may have had in his own life, in his mind, in his energy fields. There could have been here this, and I'm not saying this was the case because I don't know if you and Marco had a relationship, or if this was just kind of like just seeing each other, meeting each other and then going your separate ways. So if this was a connection here, let's say Marco was your ex, there may have been anger issues here when both of you may have had arguments or disagreements. This person may have been a little bit volatile. Okay, they may have been short-tempered. They may have lacked patience when things didn't go their way, or when conversations, or this person may have had an energy here of being just reactive. Okay, just like you said something, or something was said, whether it was on your end or on their end, and they just lost it. Okay, so there's this energy of having high reactivity here. And I'm getting here a lot of things being said, okay, out of anger, out of fear, out of just trying to hurt someone because of a sense of a frustration, or just a lot of things happening in their mind. Okay, so I'm getting here anger issues being one of them. Okay, could have been a factor here, or disagreement. Okay, this person or you, however this may be, but someone here was very short fused. Okay. That being said, if it wasn't that, it may have been some situations, circumstances, or events in their past or recent past that was not resolved at all. And they were carrying this burden into your connection with them. Okay. So I feel this person, there's a lot going on in their mind. So this person could have been, they don't have to be, but they could have been an air sign, maybe a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their sun, moon, rising, Venus. There's something here about, look at that. There's something here about getting very much caught up in their head, or saying the first thing that comes to mind instead of really evaluating something here. They do have here ship. So again, this could have been a connection that you may have had. This could have been a breakup, separation, or divorce that went no contact. Or this could have been a friends with benefits or a situationship, because there was a lot of emotions here, or a lot of this kind of chemistry or magnetism. However, this may have come across here, there's a sense here of cutting ties, of moving on. This person could have been talking to other people also. That could have been a way or a coping mechanism here that this person used not to get deeper into connections. So they may have had this kind of superficial connection, chemistry, and attraction. That could have been that superficial, okay, stuff. And then deep underneath, this person could have been talking to many different people. There's a lot of birds here. Okay, they may have had their options open, or they may have been caught up in their head. But this person was, very much into moving on, into whether it was them or whether it was you. It could have been either one. I mean, listen, it could have even been here, MV, that this person's reactivity, the way that they had a problem with resolving conflicts with kindness and with compassion and with nurturing. Maybe you didn't see that in this person and you decided to cut ties with this person. Okay, so vice versa. Okay, but whatever this is, this person is coming across as someone who either had anger management issues, or they resolved conflict in a very hostile way. Okay, and if it wasn't hostile, they did the oh my god, the emotional punishment of uh you know keeping their silent treatment, they won't talk to you, or they will make you feel as if it was your fault. So they would draw back, because it's so funny, because I'm seeing clairvoyantly something very personal here, which is telling me that this is very much could be connected to your reading here, where someone punishes the other person by not giving them love or attention, okay, or withdrawing, okay. So very interesting there. Let's see what else is coming through. Yeah, exactly. Remember that I just said many options. This person could have had their options open. And this connection with Marco, whether it was a breakup, separation, or divorce, or whether this was just you talking to them and getting to know them, they have karmic relationship here. This could have been a relationship that needed to happen in order for you, MV, to learn some type of karmic lesson. This person may have been very much easily triggered and could have had the yo-yo type of energy, or the rubber band energy. What do I mean by rubber band? They move far, then they move close, they move far, then they move close. Those are manipulation tactics. Okay, intuitive friends, if you meet someone who does that kind of go and, that it could be a manipulation tactic, especially if the person has had unresolved conflicts in their life that they have a difficulty to kind of identify. Okay. All right. Let's see. The question that I am channeling is, why did this person ghost you? Okay. So that's all that I'm going to be focusing on. If you are interested in going deeper into this question, feel free to schedule a uh, a reading with me. Okay, you could get a hold of me by lexatarot@gmail.com. But let's see what's going on here. Three of coins. It may have felt okay, so different things are coming through. Number one, you could have met this person at work or in something similar that both of you work towards, whether it's like a charity, volunteer, whether it's work. Okay, doesn't have to be work related, but it could have been. All right. Another thing that I'm getting here in regards to this three of coins is that in some way, shape, or form, there was this feeling here of, whether it was on their end or in your end, that, you know what, I think I could work with this person. I think that we may have a chance to continue talking to each other or continue to have some type of building here, but building through time. Okay. But here's the thing. In order for the Three of Pentacles to work, two people must be on the same frequency. They have to have a team type of energy, and they have to have the patience, the tenacity, and the consistency to keep pouring into a connection that both feel that is worth investing. Okay. However, like I said, I'm getting the rabbit. Rabbit is maybe there was a lot of physical intimacy here. I don't know, because rabbit came. I channeled the word rabbit. Rabbit, I always have it as like fertility, like a lot of like intimacy. However, that intimacy may be. Let's keep it, rated G for YouTube. But the Eight of Cups is emotional disengagement. I told you I'm getting this person who has the rubber band effect. I'm getting a person who, yes, giving the illusion, yes, like I'm here, I want to, this could happen. And then all of a sudden, emotionally disengage. And again, this could be this person's pattern of behavior. Because one or two things, they may have had their options open. They may have been a little bit reserved in giving the key to their heart to anyone, really, because there's a lot here of either resentment, anger, or unsolved issues here that this person needs to clear. And it's as if there's a sense here of, like, I keep hearing forms of punishment. So I don't know what this person may have done as like forms of disengagement. Maybe the punishment was the way that they emotionally disengaged when they were upset, when they were angry, when they heard something that didn't agree with them, when they were getting constructive criticism, when Marco was, getting, maybe a conversation, maybe something triggered them very easily, and they got into this energy right away. Instead of kind of looking at different perspectives, this person could have also been very much stubborn and very much set in their ways or set in their thoughts or their perspectives. Okay. I do want to say this. Moving on. Okay, so whether it was you chose to move on or they chose to move on, that may have been a good call, because there are a lot of unresolved issues here in regards to this person. Okay, so this person could have been the type of person that may have strung you along for a long time, or would have continued to string you along. Okay, so That is how that is coming through here. Okay. All right. So, MV, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. All right. Well, intuitive friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna stay here maybe for like 10 more minutes. I hope these messages have been insightful. Okay, MV. And if you would like to give validation confirmation, now would be a great time to do that because I just finished your reading. But I hope these messages have been insightful for you, okay? All right. For those of you who are visiting the channel for the first time, I welcome you. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just look down below in the description box and click on those credentials links, okay? I'm also on Patreon. You wrote, yes, thank you. It was so true. All right. So do me a favor in the comment section, not here in the chat, but in the comment section of this live, please give an insight of the feedback, okay? If you felt that this was accurate, if it was true, just so that other people can take a look at the video and, want to participate during the lives next time, okay? But thank you so much, MV. Wait, hold on a second. You wrote, while you were reading, you said, okay, so while you were reading, you said you could clairvoyantly see something. I forgot. I don't know. It was at the moment that I was channeling. Now I'm done with the reading, but I don't know what that may have, what that may have been. I think I said something about rabbit. I think something like that, and that, of course, is less like passion. But yeah, there was a lot that came through for your reading. By the way, I went over 5 minutes, but that's because I don't have someone after you. But yeah, that was a lot that came through in regards to this person. All right. So feel free, MV. Please share my YouTube channel with your friends or like-minded souls or people that you feel may benefit from the type of readings that I give on my channel. Okay, my dear. Remember, MV, there's a lot of content on my channel. Take a look at the June messages. Take a look at the singles messages. That's in the singles playlist. I have couple messages in the couples playlist. I have bonus messages I channeled last night, focusing on an energy that you may be potentially leaving and an energy that you're entering. I also have pickle card readings. I mean, there's so much on my channel that I give to each and every one of you. So feel free to look through all the playlist topics that, and I also have intuition practice. So there you go. All right. Thank you so much. Take care. All right. So, intuitive friends, that was a very interesting reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do have time for maybe 2 more readings, maybe 1 more reading or 1 or 2 readings. So if you're new to the channel, you do need to wait 5 minutes. In the meantime, I will chat with those of you who may still be here. Welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box or in the chat. My website links are all there, as well as I meant to say, as well as client testimonials. So there's lots there on my channel. The June messages are up. Couple messages are up from mid-May through mid-June. Singles messages are up from mid-May through mid-June. We have a reading that I did last night during the live, which was potential energies that you are exiting, potential energies that you may be entering, and that is for each of the elements collectively, which means I normally don't do that. I normally go one by one, meaning every single zodiac sign. But last night I was called to do like a fire sign exiting and entering energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So if you're interested in that, take a look at that reading. It should be in the bonus messages. If I think I put it in the playlist where it says bonus messages. But if not, just take a look where it says exiting and entering, and then it'll pop up for you. But yeah, that was a very, very thorough reading there. A lot came through because obviously it's more of a bigger collective. But yeah, so lots here to share, lots to give back to you as a thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. I do appreciate all the love, the support, and the loyalty that I get from each and every one of you. I mean, listen, we are a 1K channel now, and actually it's 1,000. We have 1,040 subscribers. Probably a little bit more because there were some of you that just joined. But yeah, we have 1,040 subscribers strong, and we're still moving to our next or towards our next milestone, which is 2K. All right. So thank you so much for stopping by. I'll stay for 5 more minutes and see if there are any other new subscribers that may want to jump on and get a reading. But other than that, chances are I may come later tonight to give you more of what you have already come to love and to know. And that is this, giving you channeled messages. So their chances are tonight, I don't have much going on tonight, so I could definitely pop on later tonight. We could do a little sip and read for those of you who have not participated yet, okay? Because remember, if you already participated, you're not going to be able to join, but you are more than welcome to share my YouTube channel with your friends or people that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages, okay? All right. So if you are new to the channel, you will need to wait 5 minutes. I do see that someone, or I see 2 of you are here. I don't know if you are a new subscriber. So what I'll do is I'll wait 5 minutes along with you. And then in 5 minutes, I'll be off. So the list is open list. Okay. For the next, I'm going to say 10 minutes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be here for the next 10 minutes. If you, that gives an opportunity for those of you who are just arrived to the channel to have to wait that 5-minute grace period or waiting period. Okay. So while we are here, and you may or may not want to have a reading, but let me just give you an overview of what I am channeling today, the energies that I am channeling. I'm channeling for new and current subscribers. Why did fill in the blank ghost me? Okay, so this is a no contact reading. Whether this was an ex or whether this was someone that you had a connection with and it went silent, or it went no contact, or they ghosted you. Okay. So I'm doing the live reading. I'm only going to do a 5-minute reading. And by the way, you may think 5 minutes is a little bit of time, but there's a lot that I channel just in 5 minutes. Okay. You could take a look at the comments in the chat. There's a lot of accuracy that comes through, a lot of validation, confirmation. The only thing I need is either the initial or the first name of the person that you are asking about. If you're interested in learning more about me and my credentials, well, guess what? They're down below in the description box as well as in the chat. I do private readings, and you could click on that. You could get a hold of me in two ways, either through my website, Paths of Healing, Paths with an S, pathsofhealing.com, which, the link is there already for you, as well as down below. You could read testimonials there as well if you're interested in that. Those testimonials are from private readings, but you could also read the testimonials through the lives that I've done. So you could take a look at that as well. Okay. A lot of people leave comments, during the chat about the accuracy of the messages or how it's resonating for them. Okay. Please know that if you're contacted for a reading, it isn't me. I do not contact anyone for personal readings. I allow potential clients to contact me and not the other way around. So don't get scammed, okay? Legal disclaimer, readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never, never replace professional licensed medical therapeutic legal advice or professional licensed medical financial therapeutic legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Okay. Now, if you received or took part in the messages on Tuesday, June 3rd, Wednesday, June 4th, and Thursday, June 5th, you're not going to be able to be added to the list, but feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls for their opportunity or chance to take part in the reading. Okay? That probably right there took 5 minutes. So, all right. So I don't see a lot of you here on, so that's fine. I am now going to take a moment, take a break. And if you are interested, if you miss the opportunity, don't worry. Come back later, take a look at the community tab, take a look at my Instagram, also turn on your notification bell and notification alerts, all of them, so that when I am on, you are alerted. Other than that, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your kindness. And I'll see you soon.